Hey, welcome back, guys. This is King Gunner with the Video Game Kingdom, and we are continuing on with our WrestleMania 30 series here. I'm giving you my preview on the WrestleMania card.
Right now it's Undertaker and Brock Lesnar, and it looks like an Extreme Rules match.
No, it's not an Extreme Rules match, man. What we got here is the next match on the WrestleMania show. We got the streak. Will Brock Lesnar be able to end the streak? I got it in an Extreme Rules match here for the simple fact that it always gets extreme when the Undertaker's at WrestleMania. Always weapons involved, never a disqualification. You know that. With that being the case, damn, well, I don't know why I picked this damn arena, but it is what it is. We'll just go that route. Anyway, here's my thoughts on the Undertaker-Brock Lesnar match. At first, I wondered why they would make a match that so obviously the Undertaker was going to win. Brock Lesnar, there's no reason for him to beat the streak. He doesn't need it to build up his height, so there's no reason for him to beat the streak. But then the Undertaker was getting over on Brock Lesnar all the time, and I was asking myself, why are they making Brock Lesnar look so weak? It's got to, maybe they're setting us up for a major surprise, and Brock Lesnar was going to take it. But, you know, over for a while, you know, I've believed that Sting will be part of this matchup. So here's what I really think is going to happen. I think we're going to see another match set a year in advance. I think Sting is going to come out and actually save The Undertaker and help him win this match. With that being the case, it'll make The Undertaker, A, look beatable. And number two, Sting will then be able to say, I wanted to be the one to end the streak. It's time for it to happen, and it's going to be me. You only got past Brock Lesnar because of me. If it wasn't for me, the streak would already be dead. So with that being the case, I think that's a perfect way to incorporate Sting. I think it will happen, and I think we'll get the match set up a year in advance. Sting versus The Undertaker, much like they did Rock and Cena. Problem with that is, most people know that Sting is not going to beat The Undertaker. There's no reason to have him beat The Undertaker. So maybe the streak's just never going to end. But in this match, I think it'll be a great match. I think in the end, Brock Lesnar will look like he's going to win the match. But Sting will somehow come out and actually help The Undertaker, setting up that WrestleMania match for next year between Sting and The Undertaker. That's my prediction. If I was the WWE, I would possibly go with that. I just don't know if the streak's ever going to be broken. If it wasn't going to be broken by CM Punk, I just don't know who else they can go with. Because if you're going to take the streak at all, obviously you want it to be somebody that it's going to build, that it's going to make, like a Bray Wyatt or something like that, or Roman Reigns or anybody of that nature. It's going to, you know, make a career for. And Brock Lesnar doesn't need that. He's already a beast. So, with that said, I don't see there's any way Brock Lesnar wins this. I think most of us agree, and most of us pretty much know that. So, with that being the case, I got The Undertaker taking this match after a brutal match. I do think it'll be possibly the most brutal matchup on the show. We saw Brock Lesnar and CM Punk match of the year in 2013. This has great potential because Undertaker and Triple H was great. So I think these two men can put on that type of quality match if The Undertaker still has it. So with that being the case,
I think Undertaker definitely does still have it because he only wrestles once a year and he puts every ounce of effort he can into it.
I agree.
And I actually don't think it would be Bray Wyatt specific to break the streak because they have Bray Wyatt.
Nobody said Bray Wyatt was going to break the streak.
No, you said it as a hypothetical.
I said it as an example of the type of person they would need to break the streak if they were to have somebody break the streak. But Bray Wyatt won't need to beat the streak because he's about to beat John Cena.
Which beating John Cena will have him you will basically have the torch passed over to him. Right.
Well, we already did a video on that. So. You were asleep, taking your little baby nap. But anyway, we got The Undertaker. I got The Undertaker winning this match at WrestleMania. Sting helping him. Turn around, do your homework, Dave. Smidge, what's your pick? Who you got?
I have Undertaker.
All right. With that said, guys, we'll see you next episode when we will get to the last two matches of the evening.